Hey everybody, it's the Wyco Nomad with Wyco Resiliency. And as always, I always got to adjust my hat and everything. So that's kind of tradition other than the little we're drinking. So as always, what am I drinking? Water. That's right, water. No Kofifi, no energy drink. I boosted up my water intake, which hydrate. So there we go, and have the microphone on, so hopefully the sound will be a lot better. So first things first, thank you everybody who's been reaching out and donating and helping Grindstone Ministries. They still have a call to needs and supplies. grindstoneministries.com. You can see the list of what they need. You can purchase things through Amazon. You can donate directly. I believe at last call they have plenty of volunteers on site right now, but they're looking to start filling up for the weeks after because it looks like they might be rotating people in and out. Okay, grindstoneministries.com. You can go over there, check to what their needs are. As I said, admin at Grindstone, that's who you're going to send questions to, not me. Not me. Send it to admin at Grindstone. Don't send personal messages to Bear or anyone. Admin, Grindstone Ministries. Now, with that, wow, there is a lot of crazy things going on, and I don't really want to touch upon the whole, FEMA's confiscating this and FEMA's doing that. There's a lot of rumors going around. I haven't seen actual videos of things going around. Now, that's in North Carolina. That's a whole different thing, and I don't really want to get into that. As far as Tennessee goes, the TEMA, Tennessee Emergency Management Agency, they are working hand in hand with Grindstone Ministries, okay? So stuff going on in Tennessee, double thumbs up, all that good stuff. We have a lot of information coming through. How can I put this? This is information that I listen to, this is not firsthand. I don't even know if it's like maybe third hand. When supplies come in, they're going to go to a staging ground. From there, they're going to distribute them out to basically the EOC, FOBs, stuff like that. Okay, so keep that in mind because I know there's something coming up. They're confiscating all the stuff from the schools. Kids are going to go back to school. They got to get the stuff out of there. Okay, so, and that's actually word of mouth. That's actually coming directly from Pastor Bear. You can't have all your supplies at a school where they're kids. They're going to move them to churches and other things because that's where staging grounds happen. Okay, that's with that. The big thing, the strike, the longshoresman strike. It was averted for now. I believe we have till January 15th. On writing, it's not, it's word of mouth. I don't think it's actually even written down yet. They got their 60% raise over 6 years. That's a lot better than most of us. I mean, we get we get 3% if we're lucky. If you're really lucky, 5%. But I'm not going to argue over whether, hey, money doesn't go as far as it used to. They're feeling the pressure too. But the fact that they were going to go on strike right when we had a hurricane hit, wow, that would have been a Charlie Foxtrot right there. Really would have been. But it's been averted for now. Does that mean you should stop? No, it doesn't. It means you should be prepping. You should be getting your poop in a group, okay? Just because, I don't have nothing to worry about. Actually, yeah, you do. Things are getting weird. Things are getting very weird. You should never slow down on your preps. It doesn't mean go out and buy another frickin' gun. Get your medical in order, first aid in order, food in order. You have to have a way, especially if you're rural. If you're in the big cities, stock it to the rafters. You got to keep stocking it to the rafters. And not only the food, think of your cleaning supplies. You got to be able to wash your dirty butt, plain and simple. We remember during COVID, the great toilet paper scare of 2019. Because nowhere in COVID was explosive diarrhea, but man, everyone needed their freaking toilet paper. So obviously stock up on toilet paper, cleaning goods, cough medicine. It's cold and flu season coming up, folks. Make sure you have that on hand. We had a discussion about what other things should you have on hand, especially with supply chain being, well, I drive an older vehicle. I have an extra alternator, I have an extra starter, I have extra fan belts, things that go out, extra shocks. Yeah, it gets a bit expensive, but these are things that go out on a vehicle. If my starter something goes out and I can't get that part, I'm stuck. Can't go anywhere. So having extra maintenance parts, as far as an extra car battery around, you can't just throw it down on the ground and the cement will go down. You can store your battery and have an extra battery in case your batteries burn out, folks. Have a battery banks. Make sure you have plenty of extra fuel. So these little things are important to have. It's not just, it doesn't hurt to have a little extra ammo. It definitely doesn't hurt to have more training. Just because you bought something doesn't mean you're skilled at it. Have multiple forms of communication. If we look at the situation with the hurricane, little town, Little Germany, they were able to communicate with a little 5-watt Baofeng handheld. Yeah. When I bought mine, it was $24. $24 5-watt Baofeng, and they were able to reach out to people to get help to their little town. That was in Little Germany. I think I want to say Tennessee. I don't think it was North Carolina. Have a comms plan. And just because you bought the radio doesn't mean you know how to use it. Okay. I have a video. I might actually link that older video to the next, like at the end of the video, to show. It's programming your Baofeng to do FRS. Oh, you can't do that. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're not allowed to do it. So that link will be there. It's a disaster. You got to communicate, people. If you're going to be so in line with what some arbitrary rule is, I don't know what to say. Now, I'm not saying go around breaking arbitrary rules, but use a little common sense, just come on. Other things to think about. You should have cash on hand, and not only cash, because we all know that the greenbacks are pretty much worthless. Their value has declined so bad it's not even funny. Silver. I like gold. Cool. If I have an ounce of silver and I have an ounce of gold, yeah, the gold is worth a lot more, but that's only $50 right now. Last time I looked at silver, so we can bring 20, 40. So, you know what? Take 3 silver coins, boom, we're good. That's 3 ounces of silver. Oh, that's an ounce of gold. See, you can't really, you can buy those little things you break off, whatever. Have silver. Should you have gold? Yeah, sure. Have gold, have it all. Have platinum. But know your values that you're dealing with. I like silver because silver is easily managed. Gold, gold is for larger purchases. You will roll up with 3 or 4 gold bars. You can buy land. You can buy property. Go up to someone, What? Yeah, it's happened, not in the big cities, obviously, but you go to rural places, Oklahoma, Tennessee, you can find somebody to sell you something for gold bars. It can be done. So, have money. I know a lot of people like, I gotta have barter items. I gotta have barter. If you're creating barter items, honestly, you're planning on not having something. What are you planning on not having that you have to barter? What are you not prepping where you actually have to barter? Have those things. Now, should you have a few things? Yeah, but don't go crazy with it. 2 bottles of bourbon. I don't barter with cigarettes. 22 rounds. You know, oh, don't barter anything that they can turn around and shoot you. Whatever. 22 rounds. Silver. Click, click, click. I'll pay you money. I have silver. I'm not a big fan of bartering. But should you have something? Yeah, a little something. I think at times people put too much into it. And it comes from reading fantasy books, going home, stuff like that. Your bartering skills are things that you can build, you can make, that you use your hands to create. Former electrician, computer guy, that won't be around in the end. Yeah. Everyone thinks the great EMP. Once again, what if this collapse hits and it's just a complete disturbance of services that they're not 100% there, but still rule of law? More Great Depression style. Civil War. They still had power. They still had things going on. Maybe steam and coal. No. They still had businesses. A1 Steak Sauce was it founded, created during the Civil War. The entire country was not at war. There was a certain portion of the country that was at war. Things still progressed. They still had businesses. We get so wrapped up into these going home fantasies, and trust me, I've read every book, every one of the Angry American series. It's a great story. I love it. It's very entertaining. That's what it is, entertaining. What's reality going to be like? What are you preparing for? Disruptions. You want to keep normalcy. You want to have that normalcy while the shift and the changes happen. So, what do you normally need? Food, water, entertainment. That's all you need to focus on, folks. If you're planning on getting into fight after fight after fight, doing combat, you're not going to last long. A wise man foreseeth danger and hides himself. Excuse me. Oh, pardon me. That doesn't mean you're a coward. It means you're smart. I see a column of armored vehicles coming toward my house. And I'm leaving. I'm out. I'm going to grab my gear, get out. Not going to go to battle with an armor column. See some local looters. It might be a little different. Look at it that way. So, that's all I have for today. We averted the strike. We did. We averted the strike. Doesn't mean you have to, it doesn't mean stop your preps. Way too many of you, not my listeners, but there's way too many people that I notice that, oh no, the crisis, panic, 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 panic. Oh, it's averted. Business as usual, they forget. And then something goes wrong again. They're like, oh God, Stop that. Just constantly build up your stuff. After a while, you'll have a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Okay. With that, I'm the Wyco Nomad. Till next time. Hope y'all been liking the little shorts. Once I get Opus all worked out, we're going to start pulling out some more shorts instead of just the Proverbs. I will keep up the Proverbs of the day, all that good stuff. But with that, like, subscribe, share, ring the bell, do the things, help the algorithms. 330 people. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. In the description, you can find all the affiliate links, places that you can donate. Caleb House, Grindstone Ministries, Refuge Medical if you need medical supplies, Jace Case for your medical, your prescription drugs, for your antibiotics. They are doing so many new things there. Wyco 10 will get you $10 off that. Kofifi. Gotta have Kofifi. You know you have to have Kofifi. Those of you that have been buying Kofifi, awesome, thank you. Blackout Coffee Company, Wyco 20, get 20% off your purchase at Blackout Coffee Company. Kofifi. Yeah, y'all know I love my Kofifi. I like my energy. I just like caffeine. It is that time. Oh, dread I say it, dread I say it. It is pumpkin spice time. They have the pumpkin spice Kofifi. I'm waiting for the little voice in the living room to shout, buy some, buy some. I'm not a pumpkin spice guy. I like caramel and peanut butter. So yes, I have peanut butter coffee syrup. Just saying. Blackout Coffee. No, ooh, no. It's a different company that had the peanut butter syrup. But yes, peanut butter syrup for the Kofifi. Peanut butter flavored coffee. Some of you are probably just cringing. And to the Bear Tribe Punch, it's obviously it's not crunchy. I mean, it's a syrup, so it's creamy. It's liquidy. So the Bear Nation will understand that joke. Team creamy, team crunchy. Which one are you on, Wyco? Maybe next week. Maybe next week. Okay, but with that, thank you, everybody. Shalom, blessings. Watch your six as always. I'm the Wyco Nomad, and thank you. Peace.